Chat, okay, I'm going to tell you a little bit of a story from what happened today. Because something interesting happened. So I was in town with my friends. Now all of you here are wearing masks, aren't you? Yeah, you're not being idiots. I should hope. We're just gonna store all this shit in fucking Turbo's chest. And there was an anti-COVID rally, which is where they don't believe in it. I was with my 3 friends. One of them was Erin, and we were stood looking at it, and we were actually poking fun at it because there were just so many spelling mistakes in the banner. It was like COVID is falseful, and we were all like, yeah, that's not how it works. That's not. Come on, man. But we were stood there, and this guy came over, and he looked about 30, and he started explaining to us. Now everyone here knows a little bit, right? About you all know it's real. As long as you all know it's real, then we're fine. But this man didn't, and he was explaining to us that this is just this is just Britain. The coronavirus and COVID-19. God, I'm really screwing over the VOD. I'm so sorry, VOD. That are 2 different things. And then the problem was, I was with one of my friends, and he's this really he would only get A stars in every subject. And I was stood there, and the way that this man was explaining it to us was like, I don't know if anyone here has been watching Skeppy for a while. I'm gonna go enchant the shovel. But it was like the Skeppy photosynthesis bit, where he goes, the photosynthesis of the bisector of the triangle at the angle of the right thing. And he was like that, but explaining how it isn't real. And we're all stood there like, what? But it was so funny. And then it was really funny for about 5 minutes, yeah. And it was really funny. But then it just turned into Erin and my other friend just trying to convince a crazy person that COVID was real. And he was like, oh no, you don't understand. He was like, I've read the internet. And I was like, oh, what? And I just stood there because recently, all right, and I hate to sound really cool to all of you, but I've been getting recognized a little bit, which is really weird, all right? It's the weirdest thing to adjust to, is just being out in public and having people coming up to you and going, are you Big T? And I go, I told you. It's happened a lot of times. It's happened so many times now that I haven't told every time on stream. But like, I told, someone came up to me and said, are you George Not Found? Dream said that he saw a photo of me just out on Reddit. Like, I was just like out, like having a Costa, probably with a load of women. And he said, yeah, I found it on Reddit. And I went, of course you did, Dream. Of course you did. Oh God, Dream's such a fucking Redditor. But anyway, and I'm getting used to that. But I was like, please, for the love of God, don't let anyone come up to me whilst I'm at an anti-COVID, whilst I'm stood at an anti-COVID rally. Like, please. And even though we were all stood taking the piss, I was like, oh, please, Jesus, this is not good for Reddit. What will the Redditors think? What will the Redditors think? What will /TommyInnit's think? I just don't know. And so... Have I been recognized with my mom? No. So I've been recognized when I've been out of college. I've been recognized whilst I was about to tuck into a burrito, and a couple came up and said, are you friends with Goggy? And I went, but obviously they went, excuse me. They went, excuse me. Are you friends with George Not Found? And I looked them dead in the eye and I went, yes. Yes, I am. And that's when I knew. That's when I knew that my people don't just put POG champs in the chat. They are great in real life. But it's very weird that, like, now and then I'll just be out and someone will just take a photo of me and I'll go, oh, okay, that's... I mean, you could have just came up and said hi. It's very strange. Leighton, thank you for the 2 months. How does someone deal with being a British high schooler? The kids in my school are mocking me. Or just... I mean, it's really not... I mean, it's very simple, isn't it? Because ultimately, you have a queen. The Redditors will smite you for your disobedience. Oh. I'm not thankful.